Envision a tremendous ensemble played by a limitless number of stars, planets, and moons, all procedure as a united opening. In any event, is one unequivocal locale of this assembling that has stunned cosmologists for a genuinely extensive stretch of time: exoplanets. These are normal planets that exist outside our planetary social occasion, stowed away someplace somewhere down in the smooth manner. You may be stunned to find that among the immense number of cosmic items, there are exoplanets so like Earth. So the story heads off in an unforeseen path, particularly like in any sci-fi thrill ride. Specialists utilizing the James Webb Space Telescope found something great from Proxima b, a transmission so odd that it moved all through the scholastic segments and easygoing organizations. It was named a potential technosignature. It was an electromagnetic spread so convoluted and gigantically arranged that it could show the presence of an undeniable level progress. The joint heart speed of humanity appeared to stop at the zenith of a disclosure that promised to have a significant impact on our viewpoint on the real world. Might the transmission at some point be the certain evidence that we are in good company in the universe? As fast as it showed up, the transmission vanished without rehashing the same thing, forsaking a staggering quietness as well as a labyrinth of unanswered inquiries and penetrating hypotheses. Was it a transient, limitless characteristic, a setback of grandiose strategy, or something more deliberate, a coded message, or even an indication of a disagreeable, endless essence? The single mission cast a miserable remainder of issue over Proxima b, starting ridiculous discussion. On a basic level, was it essentially a passing irregularity, or is it a piece of a boundless record? Obviously, more befuddling than we can envision. At any rate, hold on. The record-woven masterpiece of our unfathomable assessment is incomplete. The ink has not yet dried, and new portions are, as yet, being made. This time, it isn't simply standard researchers, however, Harvard specialists who are driving a change of viewpoint. As we keep searching for extraterrestrial life, they're not just taking a gander at the signs and erraticisms we have dissected up until this point. They are growing the game by changing the James Webb Space Telescope into a kind of Goliath night vision telescope. They need to look for counterfeit light sources in both the weak and enlightened areas of far-off universes. We're looking at swaying thoughts, for example, the chance of perceiving normal varieties of metropolitan locales sparkling in haziness like splendid SBS. Envision seeing the magnificent shafts of what could be a city, murmuring with the presence of an undeniable level advancement, radiating its radiance into the enormous, self-important seas. As we keep on relaxing the secrets of the universe, the excursion for extraterrestrial life takes on new points of view. Past the short income of Proxima b, our colossal pursuit dives further into the huge, unconventional areas of room. This pursuit is driven by both creative degrees of progress and a basic premium in our spot in the universe. Ceaseless degrees of progress in cosmology and space assessment have provoked the revelation of different exoplanets with expected sensibility. Instruments like the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, and ground-based observatories have extended our capacity to recognize and investigate these distant universes. One especially entrancing field of survey is the excursion for biomarks of life. Profiles, signature engraves, could consolidate climatic gases like methane or carbon dioxide, which, in the right circumstances, could propose natural cycles. The JWST capacities associate past clear area. Its undeniable level instruments can evaluate the air structure of exoplanets with great accuracy. By investigating starlight that goes through an exoplanet's environment, experts can perceive engineered engraves typical forever. For example, the presence of water fume, close by other key particles like oxygen or ozone, could demonstrate the potential for life-supporting conditions. One more road of assessment incorporates checking out at the states of these distant universes. Biological models, other than the chance of technomarks, have acquired traction. These indicate state-of-the-art community foundations that may be distinguishable through fake plans or pattern-setting innovation. This could incorporate megastructures like Dyson circles, theoretical forms expected to catch a star's energy, or unusual models in radio transmissions. As we move along our observational methodologies, the pursuit after technomarks could reveal the presence of extraterrestrial knowledge. Not persevering through creative developments, Worldwide joint undertakings are basic in the mission for extraterrestrial life. Relationship between space associations, research establishments, and secret affiliations work on our capacity to investigate space. For example, missions to Mars and other grand bodies integrate responsibilities from different nations, pooling resources and ability to achieve shared goals. Public responsibility and tutoring accept key jobs in this excursion, and the enthusiasm encompassing space investigation drives the destiny of trained professionals and specialists. Outreach programs and educational drives help to develop a superior in STEM fields and urge youngsters to seek after professions in space science. The headway of new advancements additionally adds to how we could grasp the universe. Movements in telescope plan, information taken care of, and computational models work on our capacity to recognize and analyze far-off exoplanets. For example, state-of-the-art space telescopes, like the arranged incredibly enormous telescope, YELT, and the Livable Exoplanet Observatory, HABEX, vow to communicate significantly more low-down impressions and more profound bits of knowledge into the reasonable validity of exoplanets. As we stretch the limits of our understanding, every divulgence prompts new demands and locales for examination. The excursion for extraterrestrial life isn't just about finding pariah urban foundations, yet additionally about figuring out the starting points and possible assortment of life in the universe. It challenges our wisdom and expands how we may be alive. The investigation of exoplanets and the mission for extraterrestrial life are dynamic and advancing fields. With each headway, we edge nearer to answering presumably the fundamental requests humankind has at any point presented. As we keep on investigating the universe, the open doors for finding new kinds of life and understanding our situation in the universe stay ceaseless, tantalizingly comparative, yet perplexing. It very well may be our planet's wonderful twin. We jump into the entrancing space of Proxima b, found simply 4.2 light-years away. The James Webb Space Telescope is changing our excursion for and understanding of these radiant puzzlers. Envision a second when your psyche crossed the immense, endless region of our framework, the Smooth Way, which is home to more than a quadrillion exoplanets. That is one trailed by 15 zeros. To put this number in setting, if each of these exoplanets were the size of a grain of sand, we wouldn't fill the excellent ravine. We would have, with the eventual result of making another achievement on the planet, a fantastic ravine 2.0 that would reach out for a tremendous distance. It's amazing that around 20% of these magnificent bodies have been viewed as Earth-like, similar to geographical and natural plan. That implies there is a 1 out of 5 possibility tracking down a twin of our planet. Also, the story doesn't end there. Nearby these planets, there could be another quadrillion moons. Harsh satellites like our moon, trapped in gravitational rays, a ruckus around town floor with their parent planets. On the off chance that you some way or another ended up pondering finding one more body in space that harbors life or could do as such, the universe offers a surge of possibilities. Since we have fanned out the material of monstrous augmentation, this is the ideal opportunity to present the master-gifted laborer, prepared to paint its eccentric nuances. The James Webb Space Telescope, this eminent Sherlock Holmes, with its amazing focal length supplanted by adaptable central focuses, outflanks even the most outstanding Marfan optics. We're not examining any point of convergence. It's 6.5 m in essential mirrors, 2.7 times more noteworthy than Hubble's. Imagine the best detail it can recognize, even in the littlest sparkle of a star billions of light-years away, and afterwards separate the nuances of surrounding planets. What compels the James Webb Telescope Progressive isn't its seeing power, yet in addition its state-of-the-art innovation, including forward sensors and spectrographs. These instruments can do significantly more than notice. They can analyze and channel the noteworthy light stamps exuded or reflected by divine things to loosen up their natural conditions, arrangement, thickness, and, surprisingly, mass. Going about as a space examiner, they can decide if a planet has water, natural mixtures, or even oxygen. The James Webb Space Telescope can address these requests, raising it from a basic onlooker to a logical virtuoso. It's not only an improvement over its progenitor, Hubble, it's more similar to a quantum jump. In the event that Hubble's revelations dazed you, Get ready for a confirmed impact of grand divulgences. Correspondingly, as we develop our view across the puzzling scene of the universe, it merits zeroing in on one explicit star in the immense show, Proxima b. Since its revelation in 2016, this baffling planet has stood apart as a Shakespearean legend, stacked up with multifaceted nature and problems, entrancing stargazers and astrobiologists the same. What's going on with the squabble? In particular, Proxima b is essentially in our endless region, 4.2 light, a long time from Earth. To put it in setting, on the off chance that you could beat the general speed breaking point and travel at the speed of light, you would show up in scarcely 4 years, about a similar measure of time it takes for your #1 television program to fall into reruns. However, we ought to jump further into why this proximity is so critical. We're examining a universe that grows more than 93 billion light-years, beginning from one and then onto the following. So finding a planet so close, thus uplifting for legitimate assessment, resembles tracking down a pearl in a pile the size of Mount Everest, a precious stone that possibly holds mysteries about existence itself in the terrific woven surface of the universe.
Proxima,